And it's Friday League. No, it's Friday. Reviewing the Thursday League. I just practiced that.
Almost, Maz. You almost got
Almost. Hello, gentlemen. Welcome.
Howdy.
Are we all excited for the weekend?
Very much so after today's round.
Another round. That's like your thing. How's it, Ryan? I had another round.
You had a bad day at the office.
All good. All good. Very bad day at the office today.
Okay.
So I didn't have any errands to run after. It would have been range work straight away.
Okay. Did every coach? How was your day today?
Yeah, busy. Very sort of conveyor belt day, just in and out. A lot of lessons. But with the new structures in place, it was quite fun. It was lessons are very organized and structured. There's a lot of sort of parameters to stick to. So yeah, really enjoying it. But it's a little on the tired side now.
Good. Well, we're going to welcome our very special guest. We've got plenty to talk about because, funny enough, there's a lot that happened at Germiston yesterday, besides it being absolutely freezing. So let's introduce our very special guest. Is everybody ready? And here he is. 3, 2, 1, boom! Mr. Paul Ricketts. Hello, Mr. Paul Ricketts.
Hey,
Welcome.
how are you doing, guys? Well,
The reason I thought we'd get Paul on was because it's not every day you play Germiston twice in a row and then you make 36 points, tied for second on Sunday, and then you come back and make another 36 points and tie for fourth. So I thought, man, he owns this cause. Paul, how's your golf been? It looks like you're steady as ever. And I got some figures to show you just now.
No, it's coming along okay. A couple of tips from Len lately, get my driving straight. And I've been putting on the fairway, which makes a massive play in my game. Gets me around the green, and then I can chip and putt. So
great.
Not bad.
We'll check some info just now, but I want to take you to quickly on how cold it was. So Ryan, with Reynard, filmed this on how cold it was yesterday.
What a roll.
What a roll.
Are you seeing it?
Yeah. Yes. I got it.
That putt left-handed back.
For me.
Crazy, Ryan, crazy. That's like crazy.
Yeah. You know, I said before the round, I said to JP and to Reynard and Reynard's mate that played with us, Germiston's greens have been pretty good, but they got whacked by the frost. And from sort of long distance putts, you can look for a bit of turn, but when you're close, it's firm and straight. So I thought I'd get a couple practice putts in on the river.
There we go. And it was interesting. Some of the first few greens were pretty hard. Just trying to keep them on there was challenging. Anyway, but we had a winner. Well done, Fats. We know that you won. It's now very public knowledge. So I'm going to put up your scorecard. Let's give you a hand. And then I'll show you some interesting stats. But wait, okay, hold on. Let us say hello to our viewers. Hello, everybody. We started with Paul. Welcome, Paul. I think you were trying to throw everybody a curveball by commenting first. To send them off to who's the guest sent. And then we got Peter Prinsloo, as always. Hello, guys. Tian from Durban. Hello, Tian. Martinez is Booty. Hello, lads. And then Ryan, we got you there. Hello, Lyle. Thanks for joining us today. And then all the way from Paula Kwanya, we got Ryan Jensen and Quibus and Sadel and Yaku and Alex Higgs and Hanu Oosthuizen. Everybody's there. Okay, Fats, here we go. Take us through your scorecard.
Okay, so we started on 10. I started pretty solid on my front nine. I missed one or two stupid putts, so it could have been one or two shots better. But I played really solid. And then on the front nine, so my back nine, the first two holes went okay. And then, it was a bit of a roller coaster ride from there. On the par 3 third, I missed the green right, and I duffed it into the bunker. Sorry, had a hopeless bunker shot and a 2-putt for a 5-zip there. I came back with a good birdie. I drove it actually.
It's a great hole to make a birdie on
the 5th tee box. So I had a little chip and putt birdie there. And then 3-putt 4 on the par 3 7th. Then another good birdie on 8. Also just a short shot, and then just a decent 5 on 9 to finish the round.
Well, congratulations.
I only hit 4 fairways the whole day, so.
Wow.
My short game saved me a lot. I had quite a few where I missed the greens because I wasn't in a position to go for the greens. So I had to punch out and then I chip and putt for a par. So the short game really worked well yesterday.
Well done. Good to be back in the winner's circle. I'm going to show you, because we're chatting amongst ourselves, and then we realize how many times Fats has actually won. So his career league victories, this is what he has, Fats. 2015, you started at Germiston on the Thursday League, then Royal West and East, so you've got the pair on the Sunday League. Glendower Thursday League off the back, may I add. Houghton Sunday League last year, and then Germiston this year. That's a pretty good form. I don't think anybody's got more wins than you, to be honest.
Yeah, it's one a year. I can't seem to get more than one a year, but luckily at least I got one. I think in 2018 we actually had a chat about it, that I've won one every single year, except for 2018, and then I won the last one at Glendower. So that was good to finish the year off.
Man in form, that's very impressive.
At least we know you won't be winning another one this year. So
exactly.
We all one person left to worry about.
I need to win one.
Yes.
Were any of those majors, Fat?
No, I have not got a major. That's all league, and I've won the classic. So that's my big one, is a classic.
Martinez reminds us that you've won the classic back in the day.
Yeah, there was the second one we had. The first year was Germiston, which Jason took. I actually came second in that one. And then the next year at Paris Val de Gras is the one I won. Yeah.
Very good, very good. Okay, well, if you wanted to know what the top 10 was, this is the guys who made the top 10 at Germiston on Thursday. Fats, there we go. Ewald van Wyk. Oh man, I did it again. And I pulled in the wrong graphic because the order's right, but okay, so let's go. It's -2, 30 points for Ewald. Cornell was one back on 37 points. And then a whole host of Oaks on even par. Well done, Ryan, Peter, and Paul, like I mentioned. Hunter again in the top 10 on +2. Simon Mayer, well done for coming tied 7th with 100, +2. JP Atwood had a good featuring, and Dorian Ferry. So well done, boys. You're back on the top 10. It's always good to see your names there. Ryan, you had a good round. Before I move on, I want to show you your scorecard quickly, which I pulled in, because you had a great round.
Yeah, it was quite solid. So again, as well, same as Fats, we started on 10, and it was really cold. So I was dressed like a bit of a snowman, so I didn't really have a full swing, which I think worked in my favor. So I was literally taking like an extra club and a half every shot, and just trying to hit fairways and trying to get it somewhere near the green, and then sort of confident on the scramble. Obviously playing Sunday, we knew that the front nine, you're not going to be landing balls on the greens and having them stop anywhere near. So I was playing very sort of linksy style golf, where I was just like bumping it up onto the green and then having a putt, and they would drop it for once.
Awesome.
Duckhook, I always struggled to get a decent round in. Bar winning one last year, and I just kept it together, and then a pretty strong finish there with the 2 birdies coming in.
Yeah, always good to shoot 72.
Yeah, it was good fun. Like I said, I was playing with some good golfers as well, so that does help, because you try and keep up with even though the guy makes a bogey or drop or whatever, and you make a birdie, the next hole you still want to beat him on that hole. So it was good fun.
Well done, well done. Okay.
Thanks.
Before we get started, I got some interviews from the guys who were on course to get ready to tee off. Asked them a couple of questions on particularly how cold it was. So here's a few guys who chatted to me.
How cold is it today compared to Sunday? Much of the same?
I think it's a bit colder this morning, Naz. I've just been warming up on the river, getting the roll of the putts going. It's solid ice.
Looking forward to today?
Yeah, very much. Just want some heat. That's all.
Yeah. Can you win?
I can, I think. Yeah, I have good chances here.
What are you playing off?
+1, yeah.
Ooh,
So
some
maybe
good
not.
golfers here.
I'm off 0.
Oh, you're lucky, man.
The grass are frozen. Those are shorts. Are you okay?
All good, all good.
You
3
ready
pairs
for
of
today?
shorts. Yeah, all good, thanks, Mas.
You
Yeah.
have 2 pairs of shorts.
2 pairs of shorts, yeah.
It's not very often it happens. We play Germiston 2 times in the space of a week. Are we going to improve today?
For sure, definitely. There's no doubt about it.
Yes.
We need
I'm
to.
taking revenge on myself today.
Cornel, did you know that was your lowest score, so it falls out of the league?
Yeah, no, that was horrible. I'm actually glad it falls out.
Mark, Thursday league leader. We're here at Germiston. Are you ready to keep the form going and stay on top of the leaderboard?
We can only try. Hey, it's a little bit cold, so don't expect the scores to be too great. But yeah,
You didn't
see
play
how it
a
goes.
Sunday, so a lot of Oaks had practice rounds, so you've got a bit of catching up to do.
You guys don't know. I might have been here the last 3 days. Eh?
Well, yeah, it's going to be interesting. First, looking at the weather, it's very similar, also cold. But yeah, it's going to be there's quite a few guys that's playing as well today. They're playing on Sunday as well, so it's going to be interesting to see how they form. We'll be interested to start there to see how they seem to find the course today. A bit of practice on Sunday. A few days later, let's see what it brings out for them.
Yeah, so if you didn't understand how cold it really was proper cold. The Oaks and beanies, the smoke coming out of the mouth, the coffees, the cold hands, the shorts, 2 pairs of shorts. I was like, pardon?
I saw market shorts on as well.
Crazy guys. Yeah. I want to say, Paul, your father's watching all the way from Wales under the pseudonym Susan Ricketts. So hello to you, John Ricketts. Thanks for watching. I've got something for you, Paul. I thought I'd go back and I look at your season so far, because you've been in a great run of form. Okay, so this is your Thursday finishes so far. So we've had 5 games. You started off the season well with 42nd place on 26 points, but then you came 6th on 37, 9th, another top 10, 33 points. Houghton outside, 20th, but still good scoring on 30 points. And then Germiston, 4th, 36 points. That's pretty good run of form on the Thursday league. Paulie?
I'll take it. Take it with a smile.
Did you think you could come close, any of these?
Yesterday's, I actually thought I was even with a chance.
Yeah.
Once I got going, once I warmed up, the front 9, the first 4 holes messed me about. But then once I got going, I thought I'm in with a chance. And then I missed a couple of silly putts, which would have put me well in contention here. But I'm happy with the even score. I'll take it any day of the week.
I'll take it any day of the week as well. Okay, yes, the Sunday League scores. Series 1, we've had 4 games. Now look at this, a 3rd, 37 points, a 14th, and a 2nd on 36 points. Still, again, good scoring. Sunday League 2, not a great day on East, 60th. That was pretty much at the back of the field. Then a 4th on Woodhill, a 9th on Makoflo, 18th on Bushwallow. So, very good. I'm very impressed with you chasing another Players Player title, I'm assuming.
Well, I've got to win something. I come 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th in everything else. I'm never going to win something. So
that's very good stuff. It will happen. It will happen.
One day. I've been saying it for 4 years, Maz. It still hasn't happened.
And you know what will happen when you win it? You'll probably win multiple after that.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's a lie.
Okay, I want to show you the game stats. This is always interesting to see what the game stats were. Right, so we got 1 eagle. And that was from Donnie Geldernis. And yes, the par 4 12th. I'm going to show you something from that now. We got 39 birdies. So if you made a birdie, make a comment there at the bottom so we can see how many birdie watches we have. Pars 286, bogeys 329, double bogeys 198. What did I get on the 6? I didn't get others. Sorry. No, I did get another on a par 5. I made an 8 somewhere. Yeah, not bad scoring. But it just shows you how difficult the day actually was. And the scores finishing at -2, it just shows you also. Not too many scoring chances out there.
Yeah, I think it comes back to those greens in the front 9, Maz. It's like you lose confidence sometimes, if you're not in the right headspace on the course, not waiting for them to defrost. And once they're defrosted, they really are attacking greens. They're quite soft. So if you're in the right position from your tee shot, you really do have a chance for the birdies. But yeah, then it also does come down to the roll. The greens were bumpy. We all know this. So you kind of just got to hit and hope when you're within a 6-foot sort of range. And if it stays straight, you can come off with the birds and, eagles on the par 5s.
Mm-hmm. And as you commented as well, made a few birdies. Thanks for commenting, boys. Peter Prinsloo also got one. Ruben also got a birdie. That's with me. Yeah, well done, Ruben. And then this was Donnie making his eagle.
It's not an amazing recovery shot on
Nice to have an eagle on a par 4.
Eagle on a par 4. We were thinking we could win this one, and then you dropped it in from how far?
98 meters. Oh, okay. Nice little easy sandwich.
Back to 2 up. Unbelievable. You're like from out of the trees. He floated it over the trees. I remember speaking to my partner, Ruben. I said, okay, Frikkie is that way. Donnie is going to struggle, and we stroke. I think I stroked, and I thought, I've got it. I'm on the green. I just need to make 4. Then you see the ball go across, over the bunker, and then roll quietly in. So we weren't actually sure until we got there because the ball stands quite high up. And then, yeah, we were like, okay, well done, eagle time.
Got to be proper pure as well with those sort of expanded pin on them as well for it to actually stay in and drop.
He was spinning it. He's got a lot of spin on the greens. I was actually quite surprised at how many holes he actually pitched, and it just went. Shows you the class of the man.
Brand new SMAs in his bag.
Yeah, probably that. Featured hole time. Dylan, you can take us through this. This was a par 4, 6-stroke 3. No eagles, 4 birdies. Fats, you said you got one. I'm not sure.
I got a birdie.
Yeah, it's all about the tee. It's all about the tee shot, isn't it? It's. I think it's slightly intimidating for some people because you stand on that tee box and you can't see a hell of a lot, and you just see these red and white stakes, which I still haven't quite worked out how you can have red and white stakes alternating. But anyway, I think the local rule is it's out of bounds if you don't carry it. We got there and we fooled around with this a bit on Sunday, and then we got there this time and it was a little downwind off the right. And we all just bashed driver at the bridge. And some people went left of it and some people went right of it. And we were all fine. So I remember JP kind of overthinking it the first time a little bit and then just watching us and then going, hey, hold on a second, just bash driver here.
Yeah.
So when the wind is up and whatever, just hit a solid driver so you don't miss it. Don't worry about 3 woods and 2 irons and all that nonsense. And anything left of that bunker will be fine. And once you do that, it's a very straightforward hole. I mean, the green slopes a little back to front, but it's nothing you haven't seen before. So once you get that tee shot away, it's a very simple hole. But it's a cool hole. Cool hole, something different.
As well with that pin position, Dol, on that green, that's probably one of the most receptive ones on the course.
Oh, yeah. You hit it a little under the flag and it stays there, and you hit it past the flag and it spins back towards the flag.
It comes right back to it, yeah.
Listen, if you've got a fade, it's a very tricky hole. Trust me.
If you've got a fade, you just aim at the out of bounds and you fade it away over that tree, and then you pull a hybrid and you fade it off the bunker. It's a stroke. It's a low stroking hole. You only got to make 5.
Tried it, coach.
It's a known fact that faders. It's a known fact that faders, when they start into the trouble, they're most likely to hit it more left into the trouble. I can speak for quite a few people. Don't know how that happens. Yeah. Okay, we got some pins. This is what the pins were over the Thursday. Par 5 5th was the longest drive. Well done, Wayne Jensen. Your name was last on the board, so you must have hit an absolute monster. Par 3 7th was Reinhard Olivier, your mate Ryan, and then Virgil Foster rejoined us. He hasn't been with us for a while, but well done. He actually was the only one on the board on the Par 3 15th, so he's done great stuff there. Welcome back. Hopefully we see you some more. Then we go to the groups.
We got there, Maz.
Yes, sir.
Got to the 15th, and obviously that flag was really tight in the front there. And with the morning greens, we got there. I think we were 5th or 6th group. We got there. A couple of us hit the green, and then it bounced off.
Oh, wow.
And the other 2 missed the green.
Okay.
And we walked up to the board, and there was still not a name on the board. So 24, 28 players had gone through there. I think it was 138 flag or something like that, and no one had hit the green yet. That's how tough it was.
It was tough.
Just to add to that, Dil, I think we were 2 groups behind you. We saw you tee off on the 15th, or the 16th, and I played with Virgil, and we got to the green. He wasn't even really close to the pin, but I saw the board standing there on the fringe, no name on it. Yeah, and Virgil for the day, but probably hit the green.
Amazing, and it's not a difficult hole.
No, Maz, I know you love your stats. So just another one. I think Reinhard's played 3 events with us.
Yeah.
And he's taken the closest at every event.
You're joking.
Yeah, he's taken two closest in 2, I think, on the par 5s, the old ones that you used to do, and then now this closest to the pin.
That's brilliant. Well done.
Well done.
Nice to throw some darts. Okay, we've got some group stuff that everybody can go through. These were the group A. Obviously, Ewald van Wyk took it on tying on -2 over Peter Prinsloo, Carl van der Meulen, Basil Wright, and Leonard Nell. Well done, Simon. +1 winner in Group B, beating Kevin O, Ruben Swart, Mark Borjo, and Leon van Aarde. And then we had a tie in Group C, +6, Jason Ivans and Davy van der Merwe. The rest of us, not much comment. I don't think we really made any headway in that group.
I mean, if +6 wins the group.
Correct. Yeah, grouped them quite nicely. Yeah, the head-to-heads for the red team and blue team. Look at that. It's a tie. 5 each way. Not too
Finally.
Cornell and Russell beating you, Ryan, on -1.
Thanks for giving the blue team a chance. Of the red team a chance.
Yeah, you know. I couldn't hurt Cornell. His confidence was down already.
But yeah, still well played. It's a good game between you and Cornell. Only one shot in it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was good. And I watched him finish. He had one of those sort of 2-footers on 18's green. He came down from behind the pin for 2 and then putted back up from like 2 foot, and it was like square center on the pin and just came straight back at him. So obviously they'd counted it as hold. I mean, it was lag pace and it just came straight back at him.
Yeah.
So a good 3 on that hole.
Paul, good hiding. Thank you for giving me a 12-shot smash.
It's a pleasure, man.
Anytime. Frikkie Bond and Lyle Langley, they were +8 tied, and there was another +8 tied amazingly. Donnie Geldenhuys and Wayne Jensen. And then Simon Mayo also gave Lennon Nell a bit of a hiding. And then Leon Oostin beat Terrence, but Terrence had to leave after about 12 holes for work commitments. But the red team takes the point anyway. So I went to the blue team to try and see if I could get a victory, and yeah, that didn't happen either. So now it's a tie. Well done, both teams. I think the blue team is still winning overall. Okay, let's have a look at the Thursday League standings, because this is where we are. This is where we are. Thursday League standings after, 4 rounds? We've only got 8. So now this one already includes the lowest round that falls away. So we're back down to 146 points with Ewald van Wyk now taking the lead from Mark Borragero, who's 3 points behind on 143. Lyle Langley stays in third on 137. And then big jumps for Simon Mayer and Paul Ricketts. Because your lowest round, Paul, from Eagle Canyon would have fallen out and jumped you all the way to the top, into the top, 5?
Happy with that.
Dorian, 135 points, also up. Peter Prince, 134, also up. Ryan stays 131, and Donnie and Carl van der Meulen down. So it's all hotting up now. I think one bad game, hey Fats, and you're losing plenty places.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what makes it interesting. Only 1 round falls out if you've played all the rounds, of course. So you can't really afford to have another bad round. Looking at Paul at this stage. So your 26 points obviously fell out. But yeah, you've been playing solid, and it's going to be an interesting finish for the last 4 league games.
Then what everybody wanted to see, because there was a lot of hype between the knockout games. There were 2 knockout games on the day. The Mighty Ducks took on One Direction, and this is what happened with the Mighty Ducks and One Direction. Unfortunately, we lost direction very badly. Totally lost direction. We couldn't really get into it.
Frikkie also told me that they really dovetailed quite well. If you look at their scores, they were +8 and +8. And Ruben, I think, finished on +3, and they still gave you a bit of a hiding. But Frikkie just said everything worked for them dovetailing-wise.
And I did not help one hole. I did good at 1 or 2 halves, but that's also because I was the one stroking all the halves, and I just couldn't make the pars. But when Donnie hit his eagle and birdie combo, then it became a bit difficult to catch. Yeah. So let's see how Group B stands at this rate, because this was all to play for, really. So now the Mighty Ducks have gone to 9 points, and so that's a pretty good 3, 9 points difference, and 9. So we're going to need a miracle to try catch them, because only the top group goes through. We've got the Aquelas next, and so do One Direction. And I'm not being nasty, but I don't see
they need to lose, and you guys need to win.
Yeah, so that should be interesting.
That's good, Matt.
But while we were on the course, I wanted to focus on our little match play, so I had the camera out as normal and kept sticking it in people's faces to see if we could distract them from the match play. So this is how this unfolded. The time has come. The biggest match ever in my head. One Direction versus the Mighty Falling Ducks.
Oh, falling.
Are you ready to fall?
No, we're not falling. One Direction is falling, like the band actually fell as well.
No, our name
is
spelled...
is falling.
Oh shit, surrounded.
Right, here we go.
Partner, here we are, first tee Germiston. It's a big day. We're taking on the Mighty Ducks. What is the game plan?
Just take it over hobo.
How are you playing?
My game is quite there, so I'm waiting for a good game. So maybe today.
What champions? This is not champions. Time has absolutely flown by. We're already on the 7th hole, like chasing. We're 1 down. They started off well, 2 up very quickly, then we fought them back to 1 down, all to play for.
Good day, mate.
Reminiscing, this was the final hole on Sunday.
Yes.
You'll walk it once again.
Yes.
How's it going now?
I'm in a worse state in the sense of handicap-wise. I think I'm a +5 at this stage.
Bit of water. Nice to have an eagle on a par 4.
Eagle on par 4. We were thinking we could win this one, and then you dropped it in from how far?
98 meters.
So we've kind of run into the Donny train. He made eagle on the 12th, he made birdie on the 13th, so now we're 3 down. We've got some work to do.
Yes, 5 hours left. Let's see what we can do.
Hey. Welcome back to episode 2 of Donny, putting it in funny places. Where are we now?
In a hole in a tree. At least it's in a hole.
At least it's in a hole. I think this might be 2 down for us. We might win this one.
Hello?
4 up, 4 to play.
Yes. It's looking good so far.
So all you got to say for yourself?
We fucked Naz.
His back is really sore today.
Yeah, it's going good. How's that, Donny? Well played, buddy.
Well done, boys.
Thank you, Mass. Thank you.
Well done. What's the score?
Thanks, Mass.
4 and 3.
So it's 3 and 2, yeah. 3 and 2.
Well done. The
Thank
mighty
you,
Ducks are still mightying away. Ruben, for 5.
Oh,
Nice, Ruby.
yes, well done.
And there we have it. That's how we got hiding.
Yeah.
Easy as that. The highlighted package. Otherwise, it would have been very, very painful. Well done, boys. Moving
Cool
on.
video, man.
It's always cool to, the match play games are always cool. We had another match play game. I don't want to leave them out. The Natural Hazards took on Sultan of Swing. Sepu sub Andre Kotze helped Dana Peramil to a victory.
Only the first 2 holes.
Yes, only the first 2 holes. Winning 4 and 3 against Carl Vermeulen and Luki Janssen. So this is Group C. This is what Group C looks like. Rudy Matthias and Tian Schmulien are still leading on 6 after 2 rounds. They still have 2 games left, so they just need to win 1 more, and I think they're pretty much through. Hey, boys?
Yeah, definitely. Only 1 more and they're through.
Okay, so that's pretty much it from a stats point of view. And catching up on what happened on the Thursday League. So while we wrap up the show, it's nice to see Tiger back in action. It was awesome watching the golf last night, especially that grouped 4-ball, McIlroy, Tiger, and they didn't show much of Koepka. I guess he went missing. But did you enjoy the golf last night, gents?
Yeah, I didn't watch a bit.
Yeah, I tried, but after 36 holes in the cold and in the hot in the afternoon, it was, I turned the golf on and woke up this morning.
And you, Paul?
Yeah. No, I watched it. It was good. It was good. I like watching McIlroy play. He's a bit of form again, so he likes that course.
So who's playing where? Is anybody playing this weekend? I'm not playing this weekend. Guys in the chat, are you playing this weekend? Drop us a message if you're playing. I'm sure there will be a few of you. Ryan, I'm sure you're playing tomorrow.
Yeah, I may be playing at State Mines or River Club tomorrow. Not sure which one.
State Mines?
Yeah, I'll pick State Mines.
Or River Club.
Yeah.
I think we should run a competition. Let's play golf with Ryan at River Club and see how many people enter that competition. Great idea.
Hey, I can make some look at the team.
You can make it happen for us, boys. Okay, maybe we'll think of something like that. Okay, I wanted to touch on one more thing before we say goodbye. Is our virtual classic started? So, virtual golf, the entry to the Duckhook Classic. If you're not aware, you pay 200 Rand entry, and there are, I think there's 6 events, and 3 of your best scores count. So, the guys who entered and played at Germiston, here you are. So, if that's you are in the lead, so it's 7. I apologize because we might be looking to add a virtual day in the middle of August where we can get together, even if it's 20 of us, and we can submit scores to try and get our best scores in to go for free to the Duckhook Classic. So, Fats, there you go, 38 points. Well done.
Just a quick one.
Yes, sir.
Did you do these stats here? Eh?
Oh, yes. Why?
Okay, that's a falsie because I paid on Wednesday, I think it was.
Did you?
So I should have 36. I should have 36 points there.
Then
Ouch.
We'll have
You're
to.
a pro, you're not allowed to enter.
We will. Fats and myself, as the custodians, will look and see where that proof of payment is because I didn't see anything come through. I don't know about you,
Went to
Phil.
Francois at duckhookgolfers.co.za.
Okay.
Whatever.
And let me just remind guys. Let's just go back to that quickly. Just remind guys. So we've played one. There's 7 games. Your best 3 count. So you've got another 3 events to pay and enter the competition so that you can win your tour for free. This prize is worth over or close to 5,000 Rand. So it's a good one to win. So when we move on to Danefern, hopefully we have a whole bunch more that have entered because it's beneficial if you play more games and have more opportunity to enter good scores. So Danefern next Sunday. So get your entries in. And if we are playing Danefern, we've got 2 virtual competitions for you. We've got a top 10 at Danefern where 10 of anybody playing in the field can enter. And then it narrows down the chances for you to win because suddenly you're not competing, which we're now on about 90 players. We're not competing against 90 players, you're competing against 10. So if your 35 points might just win against the other 10. So it's a great way to stand a chance to win some credits, and the top 4 pays out. Then we're doing the best of the par 3 scores. So there's 4 par 3s, we'll add up all the scores, and the player with the most highest points over it will win themselves a beautiful set of genuine leather Duckhook wood covers, a driver and a 3-wood, and then the second place, third and fourth also get a payout. So up to 4th you get your money back. So support us and enter these. These are pretty cool. Yes, we've done that one. I don't need that one anymore. Boom. I'm stuck. Here we go. That's it, boys. That's it. It's weekend. Did anybody say where they're playing? Ryan is playing. Damn. Camille Doring. Okay, the prize goes to you, Ryan, for playing the most obscure place.
There's another prize for you for getting that right.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, because that's something Matt struggles with.
I'm sorry. Okay, boys, that's it. Paul, thanks for joining us, being our special guest. Dylan, well done.
For having me.
Thanks for saying so much, Paul.
I can't get a word in with you, right?
Yeah, nobody gets a chance to Ryan these days.
No way.
I was well behaved tonight.
Enjoy the golf tonight, everybody. We'll be back on air. When are we back on? Next Thursday. What is cool is Tuesday I've actually got a challenge with the Danefern golf director, Timothy. We're challenging him and doing some featured holes for the preview on Thursday, so that should be interesting. We'll have a lot of content, and then we wait with Bates and Brett for the Sunday League at Danefern. And then the following Sunday League, straight away, we have Silver Lakes. So if you haven't entered, enter for that. We're already on plenty, people. It's great. The support's great. We've got big fields, and we're going to have to add some more competition soon, which is also great. Anyway, everybody, here goes the logo. 3, 2, 1, boom.